This might get weird.
Are we rolling?
We're rolling.
Well, then cheers, Grace Helbig.
Cheers, Mamrie Hart.
And welcome back to another episode of This Might Get Weird. Today is extra special because it's raining.
Oh, I thought you were going to say because you're recovering from a successful surgery.
Well, we will honor and celebrate and get into the nitty-gritty details of that, but also waking up with you guys who live in places that have precipitation.
Yes.
Don't understand.
Precipitation. Great way to describe it.
Really?
Yeah. Rain, water, damp, wet.
No, I feel like that's a word that I've always incorporated more than a normal person. Precipitation. You don't understand how rare we get that. And what a magical cleansing feeling it is.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it's very moody. Mm-hmm. I tend to hate it almost immediately.
Really?
It's fun. I love it when I don't have things to do.
And so you're in hell right now?
No. Everything's totally fine now. This morning I was like, and also just the Brock of it all. Boy gets real messy almost immediately as soon as it starts raining.
Muddy?
Yeah. Our yard turns into just a mud pit. Our grass is gone. It's just mud. So that's part of it. But aesthetically, vibes.
I'm loving it. I have felt like I'm in a lo-fi.
Yeah.
Like one of those lo-fi videos all day. I'm writing in bed, got the coffee beside
This is what the lo-fi is based off of. Yeah. We're like, it's so beautiful. It makes me feel like I'm in a YouTube video.
Truly, I'm like, oh, nature. Yeah. I love it. Oh my God. What a goddamn week. I feel like I haven't seen you in 14 years.
I walked in here and I was like, man, it's been like a month. No, it's been a week and a half.
It's been like 9 days.
Yeah. How are you doing?
Oh, great.
You've been through it.
You've
crossed a threshold.
Yes. This is baby's first surgery.
Yeah.
And wow.
So many people were commiserating last week. It's really, amazing to see how many women go through this.
Well, okay, two things. One, our friend Steve texted me a few days ago and was like, hope you're doing well, blah, 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 blah. Also, I'm thinking of getting an oophorectomy based on how much people reached out to you.
Surgery, if you really are on the hunt for friends, just go through a public surgery.
Oh my God.
And people show up.
The support has been incredible. Here's what I'll say is I didn't realize, the night before the surgery, so this was last Sunday, obviously you have anxiety about it.
Of course.
I'd never had anesthesia, which was the biggest anxiety of am I one of those people who it doesn't affect? When there was that, I feel like in the early 2000s, there were a couple stories and maybe even a movie made about people who wake up during surgery. And so their brain is open and their pain sensors are open, but they can't move.
Yeah. This feels like a Sally Jesse Raphael episode of people talking through the trauma of waking up during surgery. And it burned into our little 10-year-old brains.
Absolutely. A huge, massive fear that doesn't need to be there. It is quicksand.
Yes.
It is all of those things.
Bermuda Triangle.
You'd make a great Sally Jesse Raphael.
Thank you so much.
I feel like you should. I feel like one, either live stream or Halloween, you and I should be 80s, 90s.
Talk show hosts.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was the other woman that used to do...
the Jenny Jones.
Jenny Jones. That's what I'm thinking.
From Hot to Not.
Yeah. Basically it's like I was a dork and now I got hot and I'm going to walk through a green screen of my own old terrible photo. Yeah. That blew my mind. I was like, that's magic.
I know. I was like, how do they even do that? But so what the hell was I saying? So it's the night before. So I've got some anxiety, right? And so I decide to go on TikTok and look it up because here's the deal. People document everything. And I stayed up till maybe 4 a.m. and I had to wake up at 6.
Yeah.
It was, it was a blessing and a curse because obviously a lot of people are like, I got this done and they don't tell you how bad it is. A lot of those, right? Yeah. But then also people being like, don't let them scare you. This is all manageable, just if you have it in place. And of course I was looking up because I got 2 surgeries in one. Right. So I was looking up one.
You got a BOGO.
I got a BOGO, baby. Okay. But I was looking up one or the other, not what's the combo of this going to be.
Yeah.
But people were saying things that legit I hadn't been warned about. And so I was Amazon same daying things
that you needed. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That I thought, wow, I'm actually more prepared and I'm about to wake up to go to surgery in 2 hours.
Good for you.
That I didn't know what to expect. One of the things I didn't know what to expect. Okay. So let me break down this surgery for you.
I love it. Let's do it.
I'm sorry for the squeamish. I'm sorry for the squeamish.
Oh yeah. Trigger warning. There will be some talk about a surgery.
A little bit of squeam. Okay. This isn't the cervix one. This is the taking out the ovary.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So you get like 3 little cuts, one on each side, one in the cum gutters.
For those of you that weren't great at biology,
one in each cum gutter, and then one through the belly button.
That one is nuts.
I showed Grace the scars. What's crazy is when I was looking at the TikToks, like a lot of them, like it came out of the belly button, and I was like, oh, I'm forever gonna have a different belly button. But I think my surgeon is just amazing.
Yeah,
because I was like, what? You can't even tell. Or I have a very deep belly button. One of the two. But so what they do is they cut you, and then like, a light goes into one area and then like the tools go in. But what they do is they blow your stomach full of CO2. So basically while you're under, your stomach is like a balloon. Yeah. So they have room to do the stuff in there.
Wow, that's wild.
So I was
and you learned that before you went in?
3 hours before I was headed in.
Crazy.
I'm sure this was explained to me, but in such a, like, my surgeon is so like nice and chill and a genius that he was probably like, we'll blow it up with a little CO2. We'll do the thing. And meanwhile, I'm just being there like, you saw my panties on the floor.
yeah. You're back 20 minutes earlier.
Exactly. So I didn't realize they like blow you, like essentially you become Violet from Willy Wonka.
Yeah. Wow.
And then what they do when they're done, they like flatten it out as much as possible and then sew you back up. But
so you're just farting in a room unbeknownst to you?
I don't know.
Where's the air coming out?
Well, here's the deal. So that's what I learned on TikTok the night before is people are like, the worst pain from this surgery is shoulder pain, because when CO2 gets trapped in your body, it like manifests as shoulder pain.
Whoa.
And they were like, you got to get up, you got to walk around, you got to Gas X. So the night before, I'm buying Gas X.
So they just turn you into a human whoopee cushion.
Yeah, and they try to get it all out, but there's some left in there.
Wow. That is a crazy visual.
Yes.
Okay.
Because I was like, wait, what do you mean shoulder pain? I have nothing to do with shoulders. And it was like the gas that gets trapped in your body. Yeesh. It hurts your shoulders. It was so surreal.
Wow.
But so I like learned all this stuff the night before of what to prepare for. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. See, I do enjoy living in a bit of blissful ignorance when it comes to the actual dynamics of the surgery.
Well, okay, but this was like, I'm just watching normal people. Some people are like, I got it. They're like doing a get ready with me, being like, I got the oophorectomy this morning. I'm like, what? How are you? What's going on here? Like, I plan on being horizontal for the next 4 days. How are we doing this? But, people have kids, shit like that. Yeah. But what I didn't realize, Grace, is how many people, and I'm blanking on like what that specific surgery is called, how many people are getting their tubes snipped just so they never get pregnant?
Yeah.
Because they're like, I can't risk it in today's society.
Yeah.
Like how many people like are just electively getting this done
tubes tied,
to be sterile.
Yeah. Wow. I mean, you got to do what you got to do.
It's badass. Okay. So I get up. I've had like 1 minute of sleep. We head in there. We check in. It's nerve wracking, whatnot. And then they have this like old volunteer whose name is David, who's in like, a baby blue volunteer, white, completely gelled back hair.
Absolutely perfect.
Right? And they go, David, will you take them up to the 3rd floor to the waiting room? He's like, I got it. He takes us, we're walking, we're shuffling. I go, I like the blue. He goes, they make us buy these. He goes, I'm a volunteer. They make us buy these.
Wow.
And starts like spitting out other hospitals that like don't make them buy them.
Immediate grievance.
I go, oh, well. And he goes, it's okay. It's the price you pay to be a male escort service. I said, I'm in good hands, David.
This was a professional volunteer.
We have walked maybe 10 yards to get into the elevator. He's already showing me a picture of his wife, who also volunteers, who's a babe. So we're talking. Amazing. David, he shuffles us into like the waiting room on the OR floor. Yeah. He says, I'll be right back with some paperwork. He never came back again.
Is that a bit or did he genuinely forget?
I don't know.
Because that's kind of amazing and also a bit maybe of too much of a prank for people that are clearly nervous about what they're about to do.
I mean, yeah, Chip was like, is he a ghost? Has he been dead for 30 years? You know, I was like, this is okay. We started with the male escort service joke. Like, everything's great. And so an hour in, I was like, David was supposed to bring us some paperwork. He was like, I don't know what you're talking about, but you're checked in. You're on the list. I was like, okay. So David killed me. So he probably got so riled up about having to buy his volunteer shirt. Yeah. He just left.
Yeah.
He just left. So we get admitted in and I am so nervous, right?
Of course.
Like freaking out nervous. Also, I'm engaged to Chip Morgan. So he has said like, all right, well, babe, as soon as you're out, I'm going to go dye my hair, shave my mustache and like come back in like Hot Topic clothes.
That's funny.
Oh my God. The pranks. He said later, have you seen the feature on your iPhone where you can make the screen just black and white?
No.
So there's a setting, it saves energy where everything is black and white, like an old television. He said he was going to do that to my phone and be like, what do you mean? It's so like I was going to be in full Wizard of Oz.
Wow. Keep you on your toes.
So I already, there are a couple times where I had to be like, Chip. And he's like, I know. Okay, I'll stop. Right. But I also appreciated the distraction.
Sure.
So I get checked in, sitting there, OR, got the socks on, not the OR, like the waiting room. And I just didn't realize, I guess I'm just so naive, like how much of 20 doctors came and introduced themselves.
Yeah.
Like they were like, do you want something to relax before you go in there? Because you're about to go in a big operating room with a lot of people and it's going to be bright and overwhelming.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, in my head, it was like minimally invasive, laparoscopic. Oh, there's going to be like 3 people in a hospital room. I just didn't put it together that I was going to be in the fucking pit.
Yeah, exactly. There's so much about hospitals that I've never thought about. I didn't even realize that obviously, the doctors come in to do surgery. They don't all live here and stay here overnight and have offices here 24 hours a day.
No, they come in here. Meanwhile, when we were in the waiting room, there was a woman who came who was like a bat out of hell.
Oh,
she was pissed because her little great aunt, her aunt had just been admitted and she got there like 2 minutes late and they were like, I need to go see her. And they were like, I'm sorry, the doctors are saying no one else can come back, like whatnot. And she was like, I drove 2 hours from Calabasas. My family has been a donor at this hospital. Like I dropped my kids early off to school, like blah, blah. Like I was like, this is a lot. I looked up, cause she looked exactly like, who's a friend of the Kardashians?
Oh,
it's like, Faye Resnick. She looked exactly like Faye Resnick.
Oh, okay.
I looked it up to be like, did Faye Resnick come to the hospital?
Wait, what is she called? Like the morally corrupt Faye Resnick.
And then Chip, I had to go back and get the IV and everything before he could come back. And he was like, oh, she kept going.
Wow.
And this poor volunteer was like, I'm not a doctor.
Yeah.
I don't know what you want me to say.
There's so much emotion.
Where I'm just like, hey, your aunt is fine.
Yeah.
She's in the next little waiting area for me. She just keeps asking for ice or water. But so anyway, so I'm waiting and the girl does my IV, right? And she's already like, you have tiny veins. Great.
Uh-oh.
Great.
Thank you so much.
Girl. She brings in some light.
Yeah.
That can see the veins better. She's like, okay, I'm going to try. And if I can't, I'll bring in the IV team. Meanwhile, I'm like, why isn't the IV team doing the IV?
Yeah, they're so casual about the IV in the hand and when it doesn't work. Right? In my experience, it has been a wild situation that I'm like, should I be upset with this scenario?
That's what I'm saying. And this is my first IV.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, okay, here we go. But when she says maybe I'll get the IV team, there was a previous surgery that was running a little late. So I had to wait an extra hour of anxiety.
Fun.
Of just fuck me. So I was like, okay, whatever. She did it. It hurt a lot. And I was like, guess this is what it is.
Yeah.
So Grace, I get all the intros. I go do the surgery. I say to them, I'm like, I'm freaking out. See,
that's the best thing you can do, though, is be honest.
Exactly. I was just like, I'm terrified. I've never had surgery. I've never been admitted into a hospital outside of being 6 months old. I'm losing it. I'm losing it, guys. Chip's just sitting there as every new doctor comes up and I go, I got questions. But so I go get the surgery. They're like, we'll give you something to calm down. Obviously, they wheel me into this crazy room. People are like, yeah, we know what surgery is. I didn't. Right. And then within 4 seconds, I don't remember anything.
Yeah.
When I wake up. So apparently the IV had come out of my vein, but was still pumping saline. So I woke up and had a Hulk hand.
What?
My hand was like 3 times the size.
That is nuts.
So I woke up, didn't realize there'd be a catheter. So I wake up and I'm like, I gotta piss. I'm pissing. I gotta piss. They had to like shove a bedpan under me. And I was like, I guess I don't have to piss. I just feel like I gotta piss. I look over at my hand. I go, what is that? What the hell is that? Like, that was my day to the dentist. Is this forever? I go, what's going on here?
I'm pissing. What's that?
Why does it look like I blew up a medical glove as a decoration? You know, when they would like fill them with water, tie them off, and then it's like a hand ice cube and like Halloween punch. That was my hand.
You're like in a scene of everything everywhere all at once.
Yes. They go, maybe I gotta pee. I think I gotta pee. What the hell is that? So I've got a Hulk smash hand. I'm freaking out. I also am just like, I'm in pain. Can I have water? I'm in pain. Like, I am like, I wish there was video, and I'm glad there's not video. But they, within like 2 minutes, shot me up with something.
Yeah,
like, I feel like they were like, this wild beast animal.
Chain her down.
So I just like drink some water. I'm like, what's going on here? I gotta pee. Do I gotta pee? I don't know if I gotta pee. I'm in pain. I'm in a lot of pain. They shoot me up with something else. I calm down for a minute. And then they're like, do you want your guest to come in or do you want to sleep some more? I was like, I'm going to sleep. So I go to sleep. Chip goes, oh, well, the queen of 5 more minutes. He goes, I've been waiting for you, hoping everything's okay in the lobby. And they come out and they go, she'd rather sleep some more. And he goes, well, he goes, I waited 2 more hours in that waiting room because your ass wanted to hit snooze. He goes, they go, okay, she's okay. She's up, but she wants to sleep more. And he goes, well, that's
so he just has
no
to
surprise.
Sit in the hospital and wait for you to sleep.
To wake up, because I was like, I gotta sleep more. I've got a crazy ass hand. I don't know what's happening here. So it was
Did
intense.
they tell you what was happening with your hand in that moment, or they just were like, here, sleep.
Eventually my surgeon came in and he called Chip like right after everything was done and walked him through it. But then he came in and it made the perfect analogy, because I don't know if you ever had to do this with Goose or with Brock, but like when Beans has been really sick and they hydrate her, she'll essentially have like a little humpback. Like they put like the saline hydration in her back, and then it like settles into her body.
Whoa, no.
So they were like, the IV came loose. So like, it's still just hydration. It was just like
sitting
accumulating there. And as soon as we like realized that was happening, obviously we put a new IV in you in a different place. But I was just like, I mean, when you're on drugs and you see your hand is a fucking balloon. I was like, well, I wasn't supposed to get anything done with the hand.
I would have never recovered. I would have been so deeply
traumatized. And it was kind of big for like 2 days.
Oh my God.
I wish I would have taken a pic.
Wow, that would have freaked me out for sure.
I said, I gotta sleep more. And Chip was just like, oh, well, surprise, surprise. She hit snooze during surgery.
Oh, that's so funny.
But it went really well.
Hooray.
And so I've just been,
living that post-surgery life.
It's weird. It feels like the week between Christmas and New Year's.
Yeah.
But like everyone else is still doing stuff.
There's something kind of nice about it, about like you have full permission.
I know.
To not respond to anyone.
I know.
To not plan anything, to not have to know anything.
True.
And it's like kind of nice that you're just like, my priority is me.
Yeah, I can fuck off right now and be like, I don't feel like it.
Yeah.
I just don't feel like it.
And everyone has to be respectful of that.
Exactly. So we're all good. We're healing. Yay. It did feel like shit for a while, but we're on our way, on the up and up.
Whew. Yeah, we're all taking care of our bodies.
We are.
We're all advocating for our health. Mm-hmm. How incredible.
We love it.
Do you ever feel like your money just evaporates each month? It is easier than ever to overspend, especially with automatic pay. When you are buying apps and streaming services and all types of things online that just automatically hit your credit card, and all of a sudden you look at your bank account and you're like, where the hell did it go? Okay, maybe you sign up for a little 30-day trial for an app because you only want to watch one show, and then you realize 4 years later you've been paying for that the whole time. Yes, that happened to me when I wanted to watch a competition on male go-go dancers. Okay, let me be a warning to you. Well, luckily there is a wonderful thing that can help you find all these unwanted charges and get rid of them, and that is called Rocket Money. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that helps you find and cancel your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps lower your bills so you can grow your savings. Yes, I said it's not just cancellation, it's also lowering bills. Rocket Money will negotiate lower bills for you. The app automatically scans your bills to find opportunities to save and then goes to work to get better deals. They are the muscle, baby. No more of that annoying customer service talk. I cannot haggle, not even like in an open market when I'm traveling. So the idea of calling a business and saying, hey, I would like this streaming app for less money gives me anxiety. But Rocket Money will do it for me. Plus, they show you all your expenses in one place, including subscriptions you forgot about. If you see a subscription you no longer want, Rocket Money will help you cancel it. Their dashboard is so cool. It lays out all your total financial picture, including bill due dates and paydays, in a way that's easy to digest. You can even automatically create custom budget based on your past spending. You can gamify this, you guys, okay? I use Rocket Money. I've gotten rid of so many subscriptions that I didn't know I was paying for, and I'm embarrassed to say how long I was paying for it. And I look at it and I'm like, well, let's see how I can save this amount of money. I love a challenge. I am such a Virgo. Rocket Money has saved users over $2.5 billion, including over $880 million in canceled subscriptions alone. Their 10 million members save up to $740 a year when they use all the app's premium features, and I know I'd like to spend $700 elsewhere. So cancel your unwanted subscriptions and reach your financial goals faster with Rocket Money. Go to rocketmoney.com/TMW today. That is rocketmoney.com/TMGW. rocketmoney.com/TMGW.
The holidays sneak up fast, but it's never too early to get your shopping done and actually have fun with it. Uncommon Goods makes holiday shopping stress-free and joyful with thousands of one-of-a-kind gifts that you can't find anywhere else. I love Uncommon Goods, and I think it's one of the best gifting sites out there for truly an uncommon good. They look for products that are high quality, unique, and often handmade or made in the US. Many are crafted by independent artists and small businesses. And because they're made in small batches, the best finds can sell out fast. So you are getting something truly unique. I recently got myself a iPhone bracelet. What is it? The phone charm, a phone dangly thing. It's handmade. It's beautiful. It's beaded. I love it. I also got myself I know I'm talking about gifts, but this is what I got for myself. I gifted myself a reusable bag that's really cute. It looks like one of those actual white plastic bags that says thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you across the front, but it's embroidered. It's reusable. I love it. What a thoughtful gift you could give someone. Uncommon Goods really has something for everyone, from moms, dads, kids, teens, book lovers, history buffs, sports fans, foodies, gardeners, literal gardeners. You'll find thousands of new gift ideas that you won't find anywhere else. And when you shop at Uncommon Goods, you're supporting artists and small independent businesses. And with every purchase you make at Uncommon Goods, they give back $1 to a nonprofit partner of your choice. And they've donated more than $3 million to date. So shop early, have fun, and cross some names off your list today. Get 15% off your next gift by going to uncommongoods.com/weird. That's uncommongoods.com/weird for 15% off. Don't miss out on this limited time offer. Uncommon Goods. We're all out of the ordinary.
What's going on with you? What's been up with you?
What is going on with me? That's what I'm also like, what did I do this last week? Because getting ready for shows this weekend. So exciting. I will see everyone that's coming to Boston, Brooklyn, and Philadelphia this weekend.
Wait, but also you relaunched your YouTube channel, which we talked about.
That's right.
But now it actually happened.
That's the other thing that happened. And it was really fun. And people have encouraged me to do premieres, which I've never done for a YouTube video before. Oh. And thank you to everyone that showed up. Sarah Whittle showed up in the chat room and started encouraging everyone to engage with it. It was really great. But I learned a lot. It's fun to be back on YouTube. The feedback is so incredible. I think everyone, it's really great to feel like aligned with the idea of like, I just want to kind of make fun, silly stuff on the internet again.
Yeah. Well, I watched your video and I loved how you like broke it up and like cut to a whiteboard moment and things like that. So
yeah, trying to do like, treat it like a real creative project. Like how can I make stuff that I find really entertaining, which is, how it all started in the first place. But speaking of YouTube.
Okay.
We have to talk a little bit. Fan is real.
Fan is real.
Fan
Dan
is
and
real.
Phil is real.
Oh my! I watched their video today, and
I haven't watched it yet. I've just watched
46 minutes.
I don't.
Worth every minute.
Who has the time? Me. I got nothing but it.
I have felt a parasocial sense of pride
and relief
for them. And I watched their video and it was so well done and so thoughtful and funny and genuinely entertaining and insightful. And you can tell they've both reflected a lot on their own experience and have not made this decision lightly. Right. And it just I don't know. I was so inspired by them this morning watching their video. Just being like, look at them all grown up. They've been grown up. They're adults since the first time I met them.
Exactly. Full disclosure, I haven't watched Dan and Phil videos.
Me either. Dan came to my Fringe show and I was like, I don't know what you're up to. Sorry.
Yeah, I know you guys are touring and killing it and whatnot, but it's not like I was, again, when we talk about during the height of the YouTube days and all that and being at cons and at YouTube summits with them, I just know them as fun guys to hang out with. But I was already 30. Yeah. I wasn't watching Dan and Phil.
Right. They were younger than us and their audience skews younger than them. And so, yeah.
Exactly. But I've always just loved them so much. But even when we've been around them, we knew, right? But never confirmed. It's crazy.
I think we all maybe assumed different things, but also respected obviously everyone's privacy.
Yeah,
and
of course.
They share whatever they feel most comfortable sharing. And they do talk about that in the video. They talk about they have not been able to make really close friendships because they've had to keep people at a distance because they could never be completely transparent about their situation. And it's tragic in a way, but also really beautiful to see them come so far in clearly their therapy and reflections of themselves. They just seem like they're in a great place. And it's really nice to see people you love in a place that's good.
It's also fun because you think about people, they've been together 16 years doing stuff on the internet and personally. And what a crazy day it must be for a super fan who was a fan at 15 and is now 31.
Yeah.
To be I'm getting the hottest gossip about my 15-year faves.
Yeah, exactly.
In 2025.
It has resurrected many a group chat out there. It seems many an old Tumblr page got dusted off and the password resorted.
Look, does Tumblr still exist?
I think so. Yeah.
Does Tyler still post every day?
Oh, I don't know.
Listen, Tyler, if you're listening to this, because I know you listen sometimes, our group chat has got to solidify if we're going to Pitbull or not. We got a text. We have a group thread that's me, Grace, Corey, and Tyler. And I think it was Corey who was originally I think we all need to go see Pitbull together.
Someone did.
And I say, well, great. Well, here's the date. Here's the time. Here's the town. I'll meet you there with bald caps.
Yeah.
And we've been skirting around it.
Yeah. We have not committed to
we
the
need to commit and we need to get on it.
Yeah. I agree.
Okay.
We'll get it figured out.
That's me using our platform to warn a friend.
Well, I will say, it's all really sweet and nostalgic of just everyone. When you think about Tyler, Corey, Dan, Phil, all of it. But Dan and Phil are starting a podcast because they haven't done one before. I think we should have some sort of crossover episode at some point.
I would love that.
Yeah. I'm manifesting that.
Well, here's the deal too. It's as we grow and develop, we've been doing this podcast for 7 years. I'm hey, why don't you guys weigh in on what you want 7 years later?
Yeah.
Grace and I have talked about before of obviously we're never gonna, I never want this to be an interview podcast.
Of course not.
You did that for Not Too Deep. A million people do that. I don't want to be a host in that sense. But there are certain people like a Corey and Tyler or a Dan and Phil or something like that where it could maybe be a fun one-off round table.
Yeah.
A couple times a year we do that.
Yeah.
Which so let us know in the comments.
I know Chris Clemens would be an amazing person to sit around and yap with.
I love that idiot.
Me too.
He's the absolute best.
He really is.
Can we discuss the only thing I did this week, which is watch Love is Blind.
Oh my God. Okay. And this will be we have not been able to watch the Wednesday episodes that are coming out.
There's a new batch dropping while you are listening.
Yes.
And I don't, those won't be wedding yet though. Like they just got to the real.
Sure.
I feel like they took longer this season to get out of the pods.
Yeah. The first episode, someone was engaged and I was like, whoa, they are moving swiftly through this process. That's interesting. And then it felt like we were there forever.
I mean, because I was... Chip enjoys watching it, but like not as much as me, but he's a sport. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Elliot got into it with me, which is really hard. When he says yes to watching a reality show and actually pays attention to it with me, I keep telling him, I'm like, this means so much to me.
Like you have no idea.
This is really special and maybe my favorite thing.
Exactly. And like Chip will be a good sport about it. And if he's not, I'm like, remember how I had surgery?
Yeah, exactly. And he has to respect that.
You have to do this. But
this is a goofy season.
They did not
deeply goofy season.
They did not do psych evals.
Right? I think I saw a tweet that was like, they heard all of your feedback about everyone being too boring last season, and so they went out and cast the weirdest way. But they're always shooting like 4 seasons ahead, I feel like.
Exactly. And also I watch all the abroad ones.
Yeah.
So I watch
the UK is the best one in my opinion. Well, I haven't watched the other, like Finland.
It's fantastic. I just finished Love is Blind France. I've watched Love is Blind Germany. I love Love is Blind Sweden.
Yeah.
But people are saying, let me see, that do you remember Chelsea from Love is Blind? Chelsea Blackwell, who said she was Megan Fox?
Yes.
I think she came on as like to help cast this season.
Oh, interesting.
So they are bringing, I remember who was married to Kwame, or maybe it's that Chelsea. I'm not sure. There's a lot of Chelseas up in this bitch.
Yeah.
But like they've started to bring on old cast members to help cast it.
Interesting.
And I don't think that's the way. Based on this cast. Okay, there's so many things I need to say.
Yeah, go for it. This is a wild cast.
Who is the girl who owns a salon who is currently engaged to the gay man?
Annie. Yeah.
Annie, I said to Chip, I haven't seen that much hair since Grace Helbig in 2014.
I saw myself in her. I was triggered and I did have empathy. She's just doing her best, but I am not a salon owner.
No.
So my unbrushed, poorly hanging on extensions had reason. I'm a funny, goofy comedian.
Right,
so
exactly.
I could look frazzled.
No, her hair looks like her wig got a wig and then a long-haired guinea pig.
Yeah,
like it is stacked. And I've seen people say, I get it. She owns a salon. She has access to all this stuff.
Yeah.
But she has extension blindness.
Yeah.
And it is crazy. So that was my first thing I wanted to say.
Sidebar on that real quick. There's a lot of, I have a list of who's on the season.
Please.
Lots of hairstylists and makeup artists this season.
Yeah, like wedding makeup artists.
Yeah. Like Casey.
Which one's Casey?
The one that jumped on top of Patrick.
No. Okay, guys, I don't know how you break up with people.
Oh my
But for
God.
me, it doesn't involve straddling.
This was, I was crying, laughing, and screaming because this was like an SNL sketch of this show.
Yes.
Of this girl clutching him and him being like, don't worry, we don't have to go with them on the honeymoons. We'll hang out here. And she just kept, I was like, she won't say it.
Yeah.
She won't say she's breaking up with him.
It was crazy. And then I saw too, like in the timeline of it all, because I watched something with Patrick. Side note, little sidebar.
Yeah.
They're all doing like interviews and stuff. Netflix, if you're going to allow cast to do interviews and vial files and all those things, I think you need to dump the whole season at once.
Oh, interesting.
Because I don't want to see their perspective right now because that's a spoiler. People didn't stay together.
Yeah.
Like you have to give us the whole season to binge, or you have to give them NDAs that they cannot do these public interviews. And they've taken out, I feel like early seasons of Love is Blind, it was like are they or aren't they?
Right. Yeah.
And now I feel like they're just going crazy on their socials.
I haven't watched any of the like ancillary content around it, but I thought that they had to wait till the reunion at least.
Well, but they're doing it enough to where, okay, who's with the walking red flag?
Which one?
She's going blind. He gets blacked out.
Annie and Nick. No, I'm sorry.
Oh.
Annie and Nick are a different couple.
Yeah.
Joe and Madison.
Madison is doing a lot of TikToks where like she's clearly lost weight.
Okay.
And she's doing like, like certain lyrics.
Okay.
She's doing like Father Figure from Taylor Swift, which has grown on me. People don't come for me in the comments.
Yeah, we heard.
Well, I mean, yeah, but it's also
Who cares about my opinion of Taylor Swift, by the way? You enjoy her because you love her.
Who cares? And also, let me just say this. People be like, oh, we'll leave it to Mamrie to have a big opinion of something she's never even listened to the album. I can have opinions on a person and things I've heard so far.
Yeah.
I don't need to go do the Encyclopedia Britannica and know every Easter egg to have an opinion. And I'll leave it at that.
And everyone thinks I'm a hater because I started watching TikTok more.
And people don't think we ever deserve to meet her. Okay, we'll just end it. A couple of the songs, obviously, they're catchy. And you hear them and repeat. And Father Figure, I like because she's giving money to George Michael's family.
Oh, that's good.
Because apparently Father Figure is about how she tried to, the guy who like took the albums from her that isn't Scooter Braun.
Oh, okay.
And so it's about like,
even though her dad made a lot of money on her albums getting bought. So I don't know.
Oh shit. Okay.
It's all out there.
But anyway, I guess George Michael tried to buy his, what is it called? Collection.
Original?
Category. Whatever. Masters.
Okay.
Masters and didn't do it. And so she named this Father Figure and like some of the profits go to, I don't know. Anyway, I liked it. Let's get back to this. But so
Nick, Joe and Madison.
Madison has, every comment is like, okay, Ozempi. She's like lost some weight and she's very much doing like, bloop, 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 bloop TikToks, which is like, all right, I don't think you guys are going to work out, but just this TikTok proves confirms to me you don't, which makes the wedding episode that much
less
anticlimactic.
Interesting. Yeah, Joe is the most fascinating person to me on this season because his mouth is shut, but his body is screaming because he is like, his body is manifesting the repressed feelings that he is trying not to say verbally with his mouth. And you're just watching this physical embodiment of repression happen.
Absolutely. He's like fully becoming the sugar man from Men in Black. But him waking up from getting blackout at that pool party was me with the big hand after surgery. I was like, what do you mean? Where were you? And a lot of people are saying that they think there were like real drugs there.
Allegedly, yeah. That I saw people out questioning what was going on.
How do you feel about the guy who does chicken smoothies?
That was horrific. That came out of nowhere. And they presented that so casually. And I felt assaulted.
When if you guys don't know, this guy takes a grilled chicken breast. No, raw.
No, is it raw? I thought it was cooked. It's raw? I thought it was cooked.
I don't know. We're going to pretend it's cooked or I'm going to throw up.
Yeah.
I'm already nauseous. But he makes a chicken Crystal Light smoothie to get his protein in instead of just eating a piece of chicken.
Why the Crystal Light?
Why the Crystal? Listen, there is not a bigger advocate in America for Crystal Light than me.
And like, why not just eat the chicken?
Eat the fucking chicken.
As a chicken and then drink the Crystal Light. This is psychotic behavior in a certain way.
Saying like, okay, I know chicken has a lot of protein. Does it have more protein than one scoop of protein powder, which is what most people put in a smoothie? The chicken, here's the thing. Yeah. When he busted out the chicken smoothie, oh my God. Ugh. When he busted out the chicken smoothie, I became that meme of Tyra Banks. That's like, I was rooting for you.
We were all rooting for you.
We were all rooting for you because I said, I was like, this cast is weird as fuck, but I'm going to say, I think he probably is fun to hang out with.
Him and Sparkle Megan, which I get branding yourself smart, but maybe how do we make this clever nickname? How do we make it a little like some alliteration maybe?
Totally. I get it. Well, people have said that there were 2 other Megans on that cast.
Yeah, okay.
So she led with Sparkle Megan, but don't say my friends call me Sparkle Meg.
Yeah.
Grace, if you wanted to be called Glitter Grace, I'd say this has been a fun 15 years of friendship, 20 years of friendship. We are different, but like, not Sparkle Meg, Marvelous Meg.
Yeah, I'm still rooting for them though.
Are ya?
I mean, if I had to root for a couple, on this season, they're probably who I'm most rooting for.
I agree. Even though
I'm so glad they're not showing his son. I'm glad that that's all happening way off camera.
Same. And that she met with the son's mom and was like, it was cool.
They're normal.
Like the biggest, a huge green flag is going, oh, you get along with your co-parenting.
Totally.
Like, yeah, great. This is perfect. But it's just the chicken smoothie is really the line in the sand for me.
Yeah, that one's tough. That's tough. I didn't realize, and I guess it makes sense, what a dude bruh kind of culture Colorado is.
Colorado is like
snowboarding,
lacrosse fucking dude bruh.
And snowboarding's like the equivalent of surfing. So because I was like, they all have a very bruh kind of energy to them.
I don't even know if it's like surfing because none of them are really hippies.
Well, no, snowboarding.
I mean, I feel like it's almost, it's more like lacrosse bruh.
Yeah.
Frat bruh.
Yeah. Like the way Patrick talks the whole time is cracking me up.
Oh my God. And can we just get a therapist in there for internalized racism?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah. It's wild that they're, I guess, following that storyline this season too.
Well, also, the girl that he liked that was Chinese.
Annie.
No,
sorry.
She keeps saying Annie.
Anna.
Yeah, Annie has got all the wigs.
Yeah.
Anna, again, on TikTok, real skinny.
Okay.
So people are just like, what?
All right.
Like give me the whole season.
Yeah. Because the best part about a reunion is getting to see where like they are now.
Mm-hmm.
And that like first impact of like, oh, look how great they look.
Exactly.
Or not.
Planning meals can be simple and stress-free. Can you imagine that? You can if you use Hungry Root, okay? What if all your meals were already decided for you with personalized options that fit your lifestyle and you don't even have to think about it anymore because coming up with what you want for dinner can sometimes be fun and sometimes be such a pain in the butt. Well, Hungry Root takes the stress out of mealtime by planning a full week of meals tailored to your taste. Whether it's like me and you're vegetarian or like Chip and you're probably going to go keto again, or you're gluten-free, or you want to be low-cal, any type of diet that you are thinking about or any type of preferences you want, Hungry Root will do that for you with over 15,000 recipes to choose from each week and many that are ready in 15 minutes or less. It's easy to find options that fit your whole family's taste and nutrition goals. Plus, I know what you're thinking. Get this delivered? That sounds wasteful. Actually, Hungry Root helps cut down on food waste and keeps you from defaulting to expensive takeout when time's tight. You're going to be given exactly the portions you need to cook these super fast meals without a bunch of waste or without a bunch of leftovers. Just a quick, delicious meal. You get great value with thoughtfully planned meals, and with my offer, every delivery includes a free item like a premium protein, a veggie, a sweet treat. That works out perfectly for me because I'm a vegetarian, but Chip isn't. So what I do is I order a vegetarian meal on a Hungry Root, and then I add a protein for Chip. Like we recently did the coconut curry paneer rice bowl. Oh, baby, it's got sauteed spinach. It's got delicious chewy paneer. It's got rice that takes like 2 seconds because it's already pre-made. And then I added on a chicken for him. So we're both getting exactly what we want. They avoid over 200 additives like high fructose corn syrup, preservatives, and artificial sweeteners. And they're high quality ingredients like hormone and antibiotic free meat and seafood. We love that. Organic produce and non-GMO choices. You're going to feel great. You're not going to feel gross. And you're not going to be tired because it is so dang fast. So take advantage of this exclusive offer. For a limited time, get 40% off your first box. Plus, get a free item in every box for life, baby. Okay, go to hungryroot.com/TMGW and use code TMGW. That's hungryroot.com/TMGW with code TMGW for 40% off your first box and a free item of your choice for life. Oh yeah, get those vegetarian meals, add those proteins. What a deal! hungryroot.com/TMGW and code TMGW, and let me know what you ate.
We're all trying to be healthy. We're all trying to do the best we can, but sometimes it's hard to figure out how to get the essential nutrients that you need on a daily basis. Enter Ritual, the obsessively researched multivitamin that I have recently added to my vitamin routine because guess what? She's got a vitamin routine and I've been loving it. Ritual's essential multis have the nutrients that most of us don't get enough from food, all in their clean, absorbable forms. There's no shady additives or ingredients that can do more harm than good in your body. They're essential for women 18 plus multi, which is what I've started taking every day, contains 9 key nutrients in 2 delayed release capsules designed for optimal absorption per day. And Here's a fun thing. They have a minty essence to them. They actually taste really good. They're designed to be gentle on the stomach, and I really look forward to taking them every morning. So I'm like, oh, a little kick of mint in my multivitamin. I'll take that. Ritual even conducted a university-led clinical trial for their Essential for Women 18 Plus multivitamin to assess its efficacy, and the results were that it increased vitamin D levels by 43% and omega-3 DHA levels by 41% in just 12 weeks. And they're third-party tested for heavy metals and Clean Label Project certified, so you can know and trust what you're putting in your body. Their multivitamins are vegan, non-GMO, project certified, gluten and major allergen free, and made traceable. It's HSA, FSA eligible with a seamless checkout experience, so you can save when you shop with pre-tax dollars. So instead of striving for perfect health, aim for supporting your foundational health. Get 25% off your first month only at ritual.com/TMGW. Start Ritual or add Essential for Women 18 Plus to your subscription today. That's ritual.com/TMGW for 25% off.
Should we answer some questions?
Yeah, let's do it. Should we have a call in?
I think we should do it.
A question from a listener.
A question from a listener. Send us like a 30-second voice note and we'll play that.
Yay!
Woo-woo.
Only because I'm like, I don't know when my extra strength Tylenol is going to leave my body, and I'm currently wearing a pad and disposable underwear.
Love it. Love it.
Woohoo! Okay. Let me see. It texted me a couple things. Oh, that one's fun. Oh, that one's cute. Oh, by the way, guys, thanks for sending these.
Yeah, if you want to send us a question, tmgwpodcast@gmail.com. Leave us a voice note. Try to keep it under a minute and let us know what you want to know.
Okay, here we go. Ready?
Hi, Grace. Hi, Mamrie. My name is Lucy, longtime fan, and I have a quick question regarding my 20-year reunion. It's coming up in a couple weeks, and I don't think I want to go. My husband was supposed to come with me, but he has a wrestling tournament that weekend in Iowa. He is coaching, not wrestling. And I just don't think I want to do the small talk thing with everyone when you see each other and then you go to the next person and you talk again, and it just seems so bull. Still, catch up with people on Instagram, Facebook, all the fun stuff. But I just don't know if I should go or not. So just curious what you guys think, your thoughts, and any advice. All right. Thank you so much. And I appreciate what you guys are doing. Thanks. Bye.
Aww.
That's so nice.
That's so nice.
First of all, adorable voice. Also,
I know. I was like, this is like a cartoon.
I know. Cutie.
Cute.
Go.
Oh, see, we'll agree to disagree. I was like, you don't have to fucking go to that. And it seems like you already made up your mind.
No, you don't. I think I am projecting because my high school, which is Bumfuck America, tiny whatever, I've never had a reunion. And next year will be 25 years since I graduated from high school.
Yeah.
And there wasn't a 5-year, there wasn't a 10-year, there wasn't
not
a 20.
like a Facebook group or anything?
I think it is a Facebook group. I think that am I crazy, or reunions supposed to be organized by like student council? Like if you were the president of your class or VP or whatnot, like you are signing on for decades of responsibility.
My understanding of their only responsibility was that the president of student council would organize the reunions in the future.
I don't think our student council took it into account that like you need to come back in 20 years and organize this. And so I've never had a reunion, and guys,
sad.
I'm the most successful. Like I have not been able to go like swing my dick around.
Oh, see, okay, there it is.
Me and my left ovary.
See, that's not everyone gets that luxury at their reunions.
I'm trying to go in there and be Sparkle Meg.
Sparkle Meg.
And just be like, well, I'm pretty damn succcious, whatever.
Yeah.
But like, I think so when I say go, it's because I'm like, I would absolutely there are people in my town who wouldn't drive 10 miles to go for it. And I would fly across the country to go for it.
Yeah. You and I are very different.
I know.
My high school is also really small. They might have had a reunion. I don't keep up with anything that's going on there. And I'm similar to, I think Lucy was her name, I just, small talk has become something like less and less.
Yeah.
I mean, never, it's fine. It's necessary. But if I can avoid it, I think I aim to do that more and more.
Well, here's the thing.
I'd rather have like deep conversations than a lot of small talk.
But you could also have deep conversations, I feel
Yeah.
like. Or, okay, I'll also give it to you. You don't really drink anymore.
Yeah.
I would be
Right.
sloshed.
Right.
I'd be like,
yeah, I see how that's fun.
I'd get a DJ. We'd play all the songs from the year we
You
graduated.
should organize it.
Maybe, you know what? Maybe that's a 2026 side quest.
She came in when they needed her most.
Maybe
she came home.
That is the 20. And also, like, they tried to organize one time. This is probably like the 10th reunion or something. And people were like, well, because they were like, it'll be here, it'll be whatever. Everyone will put in like $50, you know, for the bar and whatever. And then it became this argument of like, well, can I bring my kids? And I'd be like, well, no. And it'd be like, well, I don't drink. Do I have to pay the same amount? Well, you know, I mean, I'm like, I'll just rent a space. And throw this reunion.
If I had someone like, she is also saying her husband can't go.
Oh, that's true.
So if your partner can't go with you, I don't love going to anything by myself, even if it's like, you know, a comfortable situation. So I can totally get why this would be like a no across the board. Like, I'm not seeing the upside of it unless you're like, fuck it, I'm bored, I want to do it for the plot,
right?
And I'll go in and I'll nail all this small talk, and I don't know, maybe it'll be interesting.
I think I just have such a soft spot in my heart for Romeo and Michelle. I just want to go in and like put on a whole act. Also, you said you keep up with people via Instagram and whatnot.
Yeah.
Like, I want to go to see people that I haven't thought about in 20 years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And I are opposite. I'm
You know
cool.
what?
I respect everyone, but I'm good.
Oh, God. Okay, here's another question.
Uh-huh.
Let me see. Here we are. And
oh, hey. I'm Scott, longtime fan. Love you both. Like, I'm from even my damn channel era, because I'm also old, but like, love you. So, question. If there was a museum about your life from birth to death, what would you want to be sold in the gift shop? Because, like, they're going to sell stuff to, like, the kids, to the casual tourist, to the, like, knick-knacky person. Like, what would you want to be sold there?
I thought that was a kind of fun. That feels like a last meal kind of question.
A great question. Right? Wow. That is so fun. Intimidating because you don't want to.
I know.
You want to say the right thing. But I guess is there only one thing, or are there multiple?
I think there could be multiple. Like, when he said the kids thing, I was like, oh, well, there would be some type of like squishy that is beans.
Yeah. You
know, I've never actually produced anything. Like, there would be that for the kids.
Yeah.
You know, there'd have to be something that's like a bar shaker. It's funny because we've had merch of ourselves. So I feel like we've had like merch stuff, but not museum stuff.
Right. It's interesting because I'm thinking like, oh, what would be like the essence you'd want to leave people with? Not so much as like a thing on a shirt, but like a product or an item or something. I think a lot about, but the first thing that came to mind was like, I would love like weird, cool, cute art, like of all different kinds, you know, like kind of reflective of like the Potato Springs of it all, of like, or the giraffe that I have at home that's paper mache,
Grace.
that is like stuff like that, but like in a smaller kind of form. I would love to be the gift.
I feel like your giraffe bust is kind of like, it's symbolic to someone who's watched you forever, in the same way that the little yellow frame around the peephole in Friends.
I feel like
that's your iconic, like, oh, this is Grace's house because there's a giraffe.
Yeah, absolutely. It feels like it's like my perfect piece of art. That it's like 3-dimensional. It's still like small. It's weird. It's silly.
Those could be magnets.
Yeah, that's a great
little
idea.
Giraffe.
Love that.
Should we learn how to 3D print?
Honestly, my algorithm has been craft so much more now on YouTube that Elliot and I have been watching people put dollhouses together. We've been watching people put, we watch this guy, Sonder Studios, who builds things fully from all the junk that he has, and people send him like their plastics and stuff that he can like build into things. It's so interesting that I'm like, I need to start studying so that when table setting comes around again, maybe I want to do something with resin for our table.
I love resin. I get sucked into resin things all the time, but even just like a base knowledge of what is it, like CAD or whatever, where you design.
Yeah.
Because I got sucked into some TikToks of people being like, guys, you don't understand all the things your public library offers you. And they were showing like there is a lab. It's got a certain name, and it's like in every like major city where your public library card can get you like a membership to it, and you can get like an hour of 3D printing a month. Like you can, this girl was printing out her own art, and it was like a 36 by 44 like nice print, and she was like, yeah, your library membership gets you one poster printed a month.
Wow.
Like you can send the file in advance, and all these things that like
I do not understand 3D printing.
Me neither, but like I want to.
Yeah. It's people are doing some amazing shit with it. And I do not understand how it works. But yeah, I think also like maybe like DIY art kits or something. To go back to the gift shop of it all.
Yeah, we'd have to have something Potato Springs.
Like I love the MoMA gift shop a lot.
Well, yeah, okay.
But I don't want to mimic that. That's not me.
The MoMA gift shop it's high-end classy stuff.
Yeah.
Like if you are hurting for a gift for someone that you know it's got to be quality.
Yeah.
The MoMA gift shop is what's up.
Yeah, the MoMA gift shop, not Spawn, but would love if they spawn. Well, they don't. It's a free public service. The art
we don't want to make them go bankrupt.
No. But it's my go-to when I have like an aunt or uncle or like one of Elliot's family members that you want to be kind of impressive with a gift that's not just like a gift card.
Now, in your gift shop, if you had to have some type of astronaut food, freeze dried, because that's one of my go-tos. I would go for the gems, the geodes, and the astronaut ice cream. We've eaten astronaut ice cream on this podcast before. What would your ideal freeze dried food be? Like, would you go savory?
I do freaking love the freeze dried ice cream.
I know, but you could do like a frosting. Like, I think you should do the blue frosting because
like
of the iconic morning your boyfriend thought you were dead.
Well, yes, absolutely. Ex-boyfriend. Also in my algorithm has been like lots of baking things and especially like cinnamon buns or like sticky buns, but people are just squeezing them. They're holding up like the most voluptuous looking like cinnamon bun with like melted frosting on it, and they're just squeezing it, and that everyone's doing it, and it is like
squeeze some buns.
It looks amazing, and it's so funny to me.
Let's squeeze some buns. Wait, you could do a freeze dried cinnamon bun.
Yeah, that would be great. That would be interesting.
Yeah.
What about you? What would be in your gift shop? You said beans.
Again, there would probably be some iconic
like a cocktail set.
Yeah, like little cocktail sets of like my favorite drinks I've ever made.
Like baby's first cocktail.
First cocktail. You know, where it's like pre-measured and things like that. So maybe some like interesting glassware. Again, high end. I'm talking a MoMA. Obviously, we'd have all our books.
Yeah.
I want to have some like, I love a matching pajama set.
Yeah. I love that. I would say some sort of like hot dog furniture piece, like a stool or a chair or something.
Yeah. I think that makes sense. I also, the little, you look through it.
Yeah.
And it's got the pictures. I think it would be fun to make some of those personalized.
Yeah. That's actually a really cute idea, just in terms of if you have promo for something coming
I've looked into them for perv boxes.
Really?
Yeah. And you can like make it be like a little story or whatnot.
That's
want
cute.
The kid area. I'd want a scratch and sniff book.
Yeah, that's great.
I've always wanted, I wanted to do a book back in the day that was called Beans in the Case of the Missing Stink. And where it was like Beans woke up one morning, it didn't stink. And so she like goes on an adventure to try to get as smelly as possible.
This is an excellent children's book.
Like so it's like, oh, let me jump in that trash. You know, Beans jumping in the trash and it smells like that. Or it's like, oh, let me roll around in this onion patch and that one smells like onions because kids love gross out.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Thank you.
Okay, well, we'll manifest that. This is now just like us pitching, hello, sharks. If we had a gift shop, this is what we'd like to sell.
Absolutely. I'd have one, Jeff Kuntz.
Yeah.
I'd have that, but my Hulk hand from surgery.
No, just a hamburger
balloon.
helper, like
the balloon with the string. Oh my God.
Incredible.
Thank God that went down.
Ooh, I'm so glad that you're doing well.
Yeah, me too. It's
I'm
been a long week.
Yeah.
I feel like the next week will be long again, and then hopefully I'll be more in the clear.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Little by little, day by day, step by step.
That's how we go.
Yeah.
You sounded like every TGIF theme song.
I know.
Oh, you guys.
Wow.
If you haven't checked it out, we do have a Patreon. Patreon.com/this might get weird. And we have so much fun.
We just did our Patreon book club over the weekend. Thanks for everyone that showed up for it. So fun. I forget that I love doing that.
I know you're so good at it.
Well, you're up next.
I know. I'm up next, but we're going to have live streams coming up and all of the things. Also, if you've ever thought about being a perv, which is a tier on Patreon.
Which we do think about changing the name of.
Yep, we do think of changing the name. 7 years is a long time, a lot of changes. But we just sent out their twice a year box, like fun gift box.
Yeah,
and so there
gifts,
are spots open. We have a little live stream for that, little pregame before the big a live stream every month. So those are open spots if you're thinking about getting in there. And
Love
also, there's some open spots at Grace's shows, or are they sold out?
This weekend is sold out, which is so exciting.
The whole weekend?
Yeah. Well,
Fuck yeah.
I think Philly has a couple tickets left, but I think they'll sell. But all the other dates, Asheville, Nashville, that's up next. Pittsburgh, Cleveland, Columbus.
Amazing.
And there's going to be a couple more dates added, as always. Still working my way west.
Oh my God. Yeah. Well, thanks for listening. I forgot how to sign these things off.
This got weird.
This might get weird.